How's it going, everyone? Just want to say a few things, get a few things on the record there, which is about Damien Gibney, so-called anti-homeless activist. He's been slating me online there, shite now, and basically he set up the Land League to protect his own interests. He owns a number of properties. Him and a couple of people that own the Land League set up the Land League. In case you didn't know, just to put you wide, own a couple of hundred properties between them, easily. Over 500. So all these evictions that a lot of these are responding to out there, thinking that the genuine calls for help from people stuck in a spot of bother. Just double check to see who owns them properties you're going out responding to give help to, because a lot of these people involved in the Land League own hundreds of fucking properties. And just want to give a heads up regarding people on the water protest that you aren't aware of out there. The likes of Derek Byrne. During the Edenmore 9 case going back in September, October 2014. During the case, we were all brought to court, and there was secret filming done against us by Pulse Security and another security firm, Gardex. And of all the video evidence used against us, Derek Byrne was the only person who had punched the worker, ran at the worker, and punched him in the face, to be straightforward. Now, I wanted to fight the injunction case all the way in the Edenmore 9 case. Derek Byrne went mad. He's an narcissistic, deluded individual. He threw a tantrum. And he persuaded with Bernie Hughes to tell Carter Higgins not to represent me. As Carter said to me, he says, "You're making my life difficult because you want to fight the injunctions." Everybody else accepted injunctions. Just in case you didn't know, there was no fight in the injunctions because Derek told everyone not to fight. But with respect to the other individuals in the Edenmore 9 here, who I have a lot of respect for, some of them own properties. So if they lost their case, that meant they may have lost their house, because GMC Sierra, being bastards like they are, having Jim O'Callaghan from Fianna Fáil representing them, they put committal proceedings against them and attachments, meaning that if costs were awarded against them, they would have lost their house. But here's the thing. Derek deluded Byrne marched everyone down the quays and left me there on my own. Now, a couple of people stayed there. Brendan Kelly, Jonathan, and Tim Terence Berry, and a few other people stayed there to give me advice and ask me what happened after the court case. And basically what happened in the Edenmore 9 case, I accepted an injunction under duress, because Carter Wiggins says you want to get yourself, make your mind up by 1 o'clock, or you're going to be left in the High Court without a solicitor. I rang a number of solicitors to see if they'd represent me. You couldn't get legal aid in the High Court. So I accepted an injunction in the first Edenmore 9 case. Now, the reason why we all got these injunctions, just 2 days before that, Derek Byrne punched the worker up in Tanneguy Drive and he lost his cool. He ran at him and punched him. It's using his secret filming against him. I want to expose him for who he is. I want you to ask him to publish this video online used against him, and it shows him clearly punching a worker, right? These are all following this idiot, narcissistic fool that deals with the police, cooperates with them, and tells the police where his protests are going to be going. In the early days, we were all going out all the time. Him and Bernie Hughes took a backhander off John Ward, an Irish water foreman down in Bayside in Baldoyle. I witnessed that. I witnessed exactly what happened. People want to ask me more about it, PM me and I'll tell you exactly what happened. But basically Bernie Hughes spoke to John Ward for about 2.5 hours in a private little conversation. And basically what was said there was, let the water meters go in, call off all the protests, and we'll give you a few grand. I don't know how much money was given. Bernie Hughes came over, called Derek Byrne aside, said to Derek, blah, 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 blah. Derek and Bernie came over to me. John Darcy was there. There was a couple other people. I can't remember who else was there. Maybe John will disclose that. But a vote was called. Bernie says, how many wants to let the meters go in? I says, we're here all day, 7 hours. We're not letting any water meters go in. That's the whole idea of protesting. A vote was called, to keep it short and sweet. We lost the vote 8-7. Bernie won. They let 6 meters go in the ground. A lot of people left the protest, never come back from that day. Bernie and Derek went to the Greyhound protest for 4 months. I kept going around the water meter protests. Derek was an admin at Dublin Says No at that time. He refused point blank for the next 4 months to put up my request for help, saying I needed help in certain areas. I remember the Lusk Rush Battalion came into the protest around that time when Derek was refusing to put me posts up. Paul Cowes, a fair play to him and the lads, they came out to Malahide and Seabury, and that's around the time that Derek was refusing to put the posts up. I remember travelling to Swords, Bayside, Baldoyle, Carrignure, Bushy Park, Rafarnham, all over the place, fighting water meter installations with whoever I could at the time. Emma Radford, she done her first protest, she came out with that day. How are you, Emma? What else can I say this? I just wanted to say this to awaken us all and put this word to certain people out there, imposters. Damien Gibney, my ex-landlord, illegally evicted me from a property he doesn't own. PwC, acting on behalf of the banks, took over one of his apartments I was renting off in May. Now, Gibney went mad when I told him I was going to pay the receivers, because Gibney had told me personally he hadn't paid the loans in 7 years in that property, and all his properties he owns, I think he owns up to 10, maybe 8. I don't give a shit. Fuck you, Damon Gibney, anyway. He's nothing better to be doing than slating me online, calling me this, that and the other, and saying I'm a junkie and all the rest. I'm nothing like a Damon, you fucking prick, you. I'm a fitness fanatic, and why don't you meet me like a man and see me face to face, you arsehole, instead of going around talking through your arse, the smell of shite off you. As for Damon Gibney, everybody, he doesn't pay his loans on any of his properties, and he's involved with people in the land league that own hundreds of properties. So just double check who you're going to help out on these evictions, because many of these houses that are putting out calls for help are owned by all these guys in the land league. So look at the bigger picture, and sorry for bursting people's bubble and all the rest, but just double check who owns these properties before you go to them and give a dig out. What else can I say? As for Derek Bourne, when he boxed the worker on Tongue Drive, I think it was the 12th of September 2014 or thereabouts, whatever it was, 2 days later after he boxed the worker, when he was, and this was on secret film, which I see in my own eyes, and he knows, and what even more than I know about, but no one is really speaking about it bar me. Injunctions came through our fucking doors because that little bastard ratted on us and gave information saying that we gave all our names and address, basically saying Colin McGettrick lives here, Mark so-and-so lives here, Austin lives here, and so-and-so lives here. Derek Bourne's a double agent, without a fucking doubt. Bernie Hughes took a backhander off John Ward, as did Derek Bourne in Bayside and Baldoyle. I was there. They left the water protest for 4 months. They constantly refused to put up the post for help where I was in certain areas, and Dublin says no. It was my idea back in the early days, going back when we were when they first needed more, having meetings. I turned up at all the meetings and I was saying to people who was computer literate, which I wasn't at the time, I wasn't into computers, I said we should start a page. Edmore says no, Kilbarrack says no, and that's how that happened. From my idea. Swallow that and like it. You was up there, you fucking hate me. And to the rest of you fucking people, the haters that hate me because I fell out with Derek Bourne, I fell out with Bernie Hughes and Damon Gibney, you're all a pile of shite. And share this video far and wide and get the truth out about these individuals, but more importantly about the National Defence Fund. This goes to the whole nation. Whatever about personal disputes you don't want to get involved in, but this is something you should all know. The National Defence Fund, all them buckets that's been going down the marches since fucking 2014. Jerry Kinnaird set it up. There's a load of them on the board. They're all fucking scammers. This is a fact. 1,000,000% fact. Don't waste your energy saying we know otherwise and all this bullshit. There was no records kept for fucking a long time. They say there is now. I requested to see the books. I don't know how many times I've been refused point blank. Damien Gibney even rang one day, says when I was on good terms with him, oh, we'll go down and we'll get a copy. We'll request to see the copy of the books. This can't be happening. He backed out of it and never kept his word, right? The story of the National Defence Fund, all I know was 1 week of its accounts. Around the time that the 4 protesters were jailed, Jerry Kinnaird invited me to a Pigeon Club meeting up in Coolock and said to me that we have around €14,000, in his own words, the way he speaks. We've around 14,000 folks. We need to get more money. We haven't got enough money. 3 well-known activists. 1 that was injuncted. 2 that was injuncted, rather, rang me on separate days on the Wednesday and on the Friday, saying that their mates had got fines through the door for being at water protest, for whatever it was, I can't recall. But they said that Jerry had refused them and the National Defence Fund, saying that they hadn't got a penny. Where did the €14,200 disappear to in the space of 3 fucking days, Jerry? Answer that, you fucking prick. And to the rest of you, all his little minions, all in the little clique. Jerry with your new car in the driveway, throwing down €200 bets in the fucking bookies every fucking day of the week, yeah, and all the rest, which some of your own people that's close to you rang me and told me about, Jerry, but I have the balls to fucking say to you. People either like me or hate me because I speak the fucking truth and I'm a realist. I say it as it fucking is. If you want changes in this country, people, follow people like me. Because I have the balls to do whatever the fucking takes. Not like Derek Bourne, waste your time, instruct the police, call the police, say, how you doing? We're going to be marching down Houston Keys at 2 o'clock today. We're going to be marching. Fuck the police, fuck the government, fuck Leo Varadkar, fuck Enda Kenny, fuck John Burton, fuck Bertie Ahern, fuck every fucking one of them. They fucked us all over the Irish people enough. It's time for people to get fucking changes in this country. And how are you going to go about getting them? Civil disobedience, for better words. What we're going to do is we're going to block the ports, Dublin port, shut the fucking place down until such a point the government listen and give in to our demands. And when you hit them where it hurts is when they're going to fucking listen. We're going to shut the ports down soon. Start following real people like me and friends on my friends list. Things are going to change in this country if you want them to change. If you start doing the right things, start fucking associating with the right people, and unfollow these fucking imposters. Gibney, the arsehole going around, the hypocrite that evicted me illegally with my young son, who stole my son's Xbox, you fucking scumbag. A 250 gigabyte Xbox belonging to my son I got for Christmas 3 years ago, which he refuses to give back. He stole my camper van keys. He held them for 3 months. He still hasn't given back. My camper van is since got stolen because the prick wouldn't give me keys back. Also, he has the car keys belong to me. He has my passport, which he's been reported for. Right? The police are chasing Damien Gibney, folks.